Welcome to At the Nurses Station, a podcast for nurses about everything except the patients. Sam and I are here today, and I'm excited about this topic because I woke up really grumpy and anxious because I've been changing my diet, and I think it's been messing with me. But I think this is going to be a fun episode. I think it's going to get me back into a good mood.
Well, that's good. I didn't wake up grumpy, but I sure got grumpy about an hour ago and was just like not into it. So I started eating marshmallow fluff.
Oh.
And I thought that would help. Más o menos. We'll see how it goes.
It was a temporary fix.
It was a yeah. I probably just need to eat like real lunch, but my children were just not like, the house was like a little bit too warm. People were not sitting where they're supposed to be sitting and doing what they're supposed to be doing. And it's a little bit messy because they're going camping today. And it's just too much mess for me.
Sounds like chaos.
I hate it. I don't like it. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like running the dishwasher when there's dirty dishes in the sink. It's just, there's too much happening. But no, this is going to be, we've been waiting to do this episode for a while, so it's going to be fun. But turkeys, before we jump in, we have a follow-up about stair counting.
Oh, yes. You have been stressed about this, which I think proves my point.
I haven't been stressed about it. I've just been cognizant of it. It's different. Have you been asking people about whether or not they count stairs?
No.
Great. Okay, cool. Well, I have been. Survey says me and one other human in our department regularly count stairs. So
there you are.
I would count her as good company. She's much smarter than me, but I'm going to say on average, we're not the norm. So
I know. And doesn't that kind of blow your mind? When I learned that fact that most people don't count stairs, it kind of blew my mind. So I'm sorry to do that to you.
Are you really?
Yeah, actually. I don't want to cause you stress.
I'm not stressed about it. I just will probably keep doing it.
Are you going to judge yourself for doing it now, though?
I don't know. I'm not sure yet, Kelly. I'm not. When I fix all of the other things that I'm currently judging myself for, maybe I'll add that one in when the list gets too long. I'll just save that on the back burner. But yeah, so counting stairs, I'd love for people to chime in and let me know that they count stairs. I'd love to hear from you people.
Does Philip or your children count stairs?
Oh, I didn't ask them. Oh, I think maybe I asked Philip. I did ask Philip, and he looked at me like I was nuts. It's like, what do you do? Like, never mind. The
more we know.
Oh, dear. Okay. Well, today we are talking, we're going to title this Crunch Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I think will be fun. We're talking about crunchy people, alternative medicine, different points of view. Kelly, you and I both do weird things and believe in the effectiveness of, what would you call them? Countercultural things, but they're not the same things.
No, it's actually pretty hilarious. Yeah, I think we both believe in like some kind of alternative type self-care, maybe treatment, healing. But yeah, very, very different.
Very different. So. Okay, I'm going to give you a definition of crunchy, and then maybe we can hash it out from there. So a person who's strongly liberal, environmentally conscious, and lives a non-mainstream lifestyle, often associated with natural or granola foods and practices, sometimes carrying a mildly negative or dismissive tone. When I call someone uber crunch, then yes, I'm trying to make a statement about it. But
I feel like the first half of that definition is me.
Yeah.
And the second half is you. That definition makes me think of like living off the land and like anti-establishment.
Like a hippie.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I would love to be identified as a hippie. That's fine. But that's not totally who I am. And you definitely are not a hippie.
I'm not a hippie. No. But like the weird places where it intersects, countercultural. I don't like trust the government in any way, shape, or form. And I homeschool my kids. Those are all hippie things, right?
Yeah. But see, I also don't trust the government in any way, but we have different beliefs on that, which is not hippie or not hippie, right? That's just, we just are realists and men lie.
Okay.
But yes, I am more left leaning, but I wouldn't say that all granola people are liberals.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's that way anymore at all. Because
well, that's what's interesting. You said any more, and I agree. I feel like things have shifted, right? I'm like 70s granola. You're like modern age granola.
I'm MAHA granola for sure.
MAHA?
MAHA? You haven't heard of MAHA?
No.
Okay, so it's like a play on MAGA, which I'm sure you're aware of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
MAHA is Make America Healthy Again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's that, like, but it's very much on my side of the aisle movement.
Sure.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
I can get on board with health.
Yeah, it can get very intense over here sometimes. Like, can be real judgy about the food dyes and the what's in your lotion, and do you order from Azure or not? And
oh well, let's jump in.
Well, I wrote some topics down, but we're going to go back and forth. So why don't you go first? Let me see where you're going with your stuff.
Okay, so first, well, I wanted to go real simple.
Okay.
Like we're going to get into the real weird things I do later, but chiropractor, are you a believer or not?
Thumbs down.
I will down for me.
Chiropractor.
Yeah. Thumbs down for me as well. I actually am blown away that there are people that have chiropractors as their primary care.
What?
They are not medical doctors, people.
And to the class, they're certified in something.
They're doctors.
We're going to get in trouble.
That's okay. No, just a little PSA. Don't ever let them work on your neck because they can cause a cervical dissection and you could die.
Oh. And okay, I have a lot of friends that very much love their chiropractors.
I know.
So you can do whatever you want. My dad loves his chiropractor. No, thank you. And they don't ever need my blood. Like, your chiropractor does not need your blood.
No. Do people give their blood to chiropractors?
Yes.
Why?
To run labs, and then they can sell them supplements to make them all better.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. You jumped right into the pool. Okay, great.
I thought that was an easy one.
Mine started out with nothing processed, all organic.
Okay. Yes, I do believe in eliminating processed food. So after our episode with Levi, I really started thinking about some of the symptoms I was having just physically. And so I decided to do the Whole30, and I did it very strictly and the whole thing. And I felt so great. And I feel like the number one thing was removing sugar and processed foods. Because now I've been adding things back, and I have like a pimple for the first time in a month. My wedding ring's a little tight. Like, my fingers are swollen. I woke up anxious. So yes, I do believe in that. Organic, I'm a little bit different on because of there are some political things that go along with organic. And so just getting organic does not necessarily mean it's organic. And you don't need organic if it has a skin that you're peeling. Like, there's no reason for organic bananas.
There's no reason for bananas, period. But that's fine. No. I will say, like, in a dream world, nothing processed, sure. And in a dream world, I guess we would just use vinegar to kill everything that we don't want to live around our plants. But I think we're definitely more realists in our house. So, like, we buy farm fresh eggs. We make all of our own bread. Like, I render tallow and lard that we use for cooking and we buy our animals. But I don't know, like we eat a lot of canned like beans and canned tomato products and like to cook with to add in. And we don't have like a full garden this year. So I have to supplement with stuff. So I don't know. I think that one isn't a political problem for me. It's just I don't have $1 million or like 100 acres of land. So this is the best I can do for us.
Yes. And I agree with you. I feel like, but we've talked about this before when you were talking about your hobbies and I was like, but you do all these things for your food. And you're like, well, I don't want to. I just do it because it's healthier. Yeah. And for me, I don't have the time for that. I don't have time to make everything fresh. So yeah, my kids eat processed food. And is it the best? No. If I had $1 million and I could pay somebody to, home make everything, I would do it.
Yeah. But, yeah. So here we are.
Yeah.
But we're not eating bugs. So that's good. We're okay.
No. Is that a thing?
Yep.
Okay. I will say if a fruit fly lands in my wine, I'll just drink it. Because,
I'm concerned that this is clearly an occurrence that's happened. You've identified the fruit fly and you already know what your answer to the situation is.
I was like, I've tried getting them out there. And is it worse to just stick my finger in there?
Yeah, that's true.
Or is it just, it's a fruit fly. It's not going to kill me.
Yeah, fair enough. But the new bot fly will. Be careful. It's not that thing.
Is that the black fly?
No, didn't it make it to the U.S.? The thing that's like laying eggs, that lays eggs in your wound and...
Oh.
Okay, never mind.
What's your horrible. Thing? Those are probably going to be like a granola thing soon. Like they're going to clean our wounds. Well, you use leeches. Leeches are a thing.
I don't know.
Would you use leeches on a wound?
Have I ever?
No, would you?
On mine?
Mm-hmm.
I think the answer to this question is no, just in general. Would I put a leech on myself? No. Would I be the nurse of someone that had leeches on them? It actually happened once in the hospital that I was at before, and I couldn't be that involved. The wound care nurse did it, which was great.
I think it'd be kind of fun to put it on somebody else, but I think it'd freak me out. So.
No.
Okay. So along the same line as chiropractor, acupuncture.
I guess if it pleases you, but I'm not going there to save my life.
No, but I have used it and it has done amazing things for pain. I don't know how they do it. It does. Eastern medicine has been around way longer than Western medicine. I feel like you've said that.
I probably did. That seems fair. I don't know. I guess if you have extra money and you are really bothered by some like low level pain that you just can't manage, I guess you can go have somebody like put needles in you, but I don't know.
I did it when I was pregnant with my now 11-year-old because I was in a car accident when I was like 10 weeks pregnant. And so it like threw off, I just had horrible hip pain and back pain that whole pregnancy. And the only thing that helped was acupuncture. And I don't know how, and I don't know why, but it was amazing. I could go in there and I would come out pain-free. It didn't last. So maybe it's a placebo effect. I don't know, but it worked.
Do you believe in that? Like, I know there's a term for it, but where like the body, like the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet all have like, is it reflexology? They all have regions. Like if you rub on this part of your foot, it will release your spleen from its bondage. I don't know.
I have gone to, when I had my really bad back injury, I went to this guy. Oh, it's going to kill me what kind of therapist he is. But he did that kind of stuff where he'd push like on my collarbone and then it would like release my bowel. Like that was tight and all this stuff. And it was crazy. It was crazy how it worked and I don't understand it. But again, it didn't last. I do believe in it. It's like something to do with the fascia, like releasing the fascia in certain parts of your body. I don't know.
Okay. How about, so I think we both like processed, like if you don't have to eat something with dye in it, but like also, okay. Does red dye really cause hyperactivity, or
No.
do non-parented children get hyperactive?
I have never personally seen the correlation.
I agree. And I feel bad because I know a lot of people that are like very intense about it, but
I also have not like completely cut out red dye for my one super hyperactive child and seen that it was going to make a difference. But I
it
don't
can't be
know.
the only thing, right?
Right.
Like you couldn't just like cut out red dye and then automatically have like a perfectly well-behaved normal child. Like for sure.
Yeah, I don't think that he's going to do better on yellow Gatorade than red Gatorade. I just.
Oh, I agree.
But a lot of people do believe in the red dye thing, which is really funny because everything in our pediatric ER has red dye in it. I've had to look when parents ask me for that.
No, the Tylenol and the ibuprofen, or some of them are
Oh,
clear.
I meant like snacks.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. So how about like homeopathics in general? Are you like a tincture? Oh my gosh, heaven help me, the essential oils.
That's on my list.
Is it? Okay. Tell me what you do with essential oils.
Oh, well, when doTERRA came out, I went down the essential oil bandwagon. What do you call it?
Rabbit hole.
And
I don't know.
My girlfriend and I, we bought a bunch of essential oils, like just not doTERRA, like single essential oils, and did our own mixes based on like this. Ooh, I have a book right next to me that says essential oils, modern essential oils. And it has all these like recipes on what to use for what ailments and all of that stuff.
Oh.
Now, do I think that it's going to like cure an actual illness? No. Does it help my child sleep if I rub some like lavender on their chest? Yes. And one of the craziest things is when my son had a trach, there was this Breathe Easy essential oil blend that I bought at just like a supplement store. And you could actually see his oxygen saturation improve when I put it on him, which I feel like that's like a real thing.
Put it on him, like on his chest, or you sprayed it in his trach, or what were you doing?
No, just like on his chest. So like he would breathe it in as he was, breathing in his humidity.
Like Vicks or something.
Yeah, just like Vicks, but it was, a blend of essential oils, and it would clear him up. Like he would have less secretions. So, no, now I just use a grounding blend that like calms my soul.
Okay, I say this, I do like essential oils. I have a whole cabinet full of them, but I think it's mostly because I don't believe it. I'm a little bit nervous about fragrances, honestly. So we pretty much have like no fragrances in the house. And so when I clean, I have a mix of ammonia, white vinegar, water, and then like a cleaning blend that I just think smells good, but it's like lemon and I don't know, something else in it. Maybe like some 4 thieves or 5 thieves or how many thieves there are. So I like that, but it's mostly just because I don't like the fragrances. But when the boys were little, we used to do like lavender. Yeah. When they would get out of the bathtub mixed with like some magnesium lotion, and that seemed to work well. But I'm not into like, it's its own, it can like be, what is it? The GLP-1, if you put it under your tongue, it will inhibit your appetite and decrease your cholesterol. I'm like, don't eat them.
Yeah, I think you can go a little far. I do use them for cleaning as well. Well, I like Miss Meyer's cleaning products.
Oh, okay.
But then I have like when I'm doing my floors, I just do vinegar, water, and then I put some lavender in, same thing, just so it doesn't smell like vinegar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I did go down the rabbit hole, and now mostly I just put a couple drops on, and like I do like to take deep breaths of it. And my child that is very hyperactive, he likes to smell the essential oils. And whether that means that it's just making him take deep breaths and it's the deep breaths that are calming him down, or if it's whatever's in the oils, I don't know, but it works.
I get the experience of it can be helpful, but I don't think that it's, I don't think it's magic in and of itself. So.
I think, yes, it can make you feel better, but it's not curative.
Yes. Ooh, look at you go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So teas and compresses.
Hey, do I get to go? You've asked like 5.
Oh my God. Can I go? No, sorry. It's your turn.
Okay. How about, have you ever done a sound bath?
Is this the AMSR? Is that what that is?
I don't know. I just call them sound baths.
No, but that sounds like, no.
Well, let me tell you about my experience.
Okay.
So it was intense. So my girlfriend wanted to go to the sound bath. So it's a group setting. So there was probably like 15, 20 of us, and you all just like lay on the floor, and then everybody's quiet. And then they have like these, I don't know, like big drum looking things, like almost like a big bowl. And they make all these weird sounds. And there's 2 people and they're making these sounds, and they come right by your head, and it's like very intense. And everyone in that, so then when you're done, it's like an hour, and it's supposed to put you into like this meditative state. I was like having an internal panic attack the entire time it was happening. So when we were done, everybody like sits there, and this is a very like crunchy scene, right? We're all sitting there, and then we talk about our experience, and everybody's just like, oh, it was so beautiful. I was seeing these colors and blah, blah, blah. And it came to me, and I was like, I was literally having a panic attack. It was stressing me out. All I felt was like this negative energy and anxiety. So this will get to my next topic. So I know you don't believe this, but I am an empath.
Okay. You are not my only friend who believes this of themselves. Go ahead.
No. And so like, I feel other people's energy. And so like, then the leader of the sound bath was like, came to the conclusion that I felt so horrible because everybody else was releasing their negative energy and I was absorbing it.
That's not even the definition of an empath. You can't have it both ways.
What do you mean?
Well, you can't feel what people are feeling and then also feel what people are not feeling.
No. Well, it's more of like, it's feeling what people are feeling, but it's also like an energy thing. So like if people are giving off like negative energy, then
which
you like take in this negative emotional response.
Yeah. So I'm going to go no on the sound bath. That there's like in the afternoon, our household reaches a level of sound that I can't tolerate. And I need it to stop and turn off. I need the music to turn off. I need people to stop talking. I need books to stop rustling. I need doors to stop opening and closing. And I need to stop hearing the word mom over and over and over again. So no to the sound bath. But I think
what about like when you're in church and it's like a hymn and you're feeling like that sound like brings you like some sort of spiritual response?
Okay. So is the question, does sound have an impact on your like emotion? Yes, of course. I would agree. I have like a lot of really yelly rap on my workout playlist because
and I think that's the point of the sound bath it's supposed to be like a peaceful meditative state.
Like because of the tone that they create or something?
Yeah. But I didn't experience that. It made me want to run.
Clearly not. Yes, I believe that things just like colors can have an effect on like your emotions, but there are like the YouTube videos where it's like you're sitting at a hairdresser or something and it's just like all the background noise of like, and people like listen to that, and I could never do that. That's too much stimulation. That's over. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that.
Mm-mm.
Okay. What was your other one? Oh, the fact that you're an empath.
Mm-hmm.
Did you need more commentary on that, or shall we move on?
You're just dismissing that altogether.
Oh,
But
I don't
that's
know what I'm
because
supposed
you
to
are
say.
not. You don't understand.
Okay. Yeah, this is like diva and not diva moment. I feel like this is what this is. I can never understand. Okay, I believe in teas. I drink a lot of different teas. I actually really like that. That I don't know. I have my fire cider tea that I drink at work because this statement is not scientific, but I will tell you why I do it. There is clearly like a place between when you have viruses and bacteria in your body and then the place like where they colonize and you actually have an infection, right? Like there's some time in there when they're multiplying. I feel like when I drink my fire cider really hot at the end of my shift and it's like a bunch of vinegar and herbs and onions and peppers and stuff, I think it just like burns up all the little buggies that I've picked up so that they never have time to multiply and take over.
No, I agree with you. And I wish I could drink your fire cider tea because I feel like you probably are onto something, right? You're just like killing whatever germs are entering your body while you're in the hospital. But doesn't it have apple cider vinegar in it, which I just don't know that I can drink?
Why can't you drink it?
Because it's icky.
Oh, well, yeah. It does have apple cider vinegar in it, but it's like a quarter cup, maybe less than that for like a whole mug of hot water. It's not all apple cider vinegar, but but the way that I make my kids take it is just in a shot.
But you call it fire cider tea. What else do you put in it?
Well, just that. I'll put like, what is it called? Citron tea, which is kind of like jelly made of like citrons and ginger. Oh. And I'll put like a scoop of that in just because it tastes good. Or I'll put some honey in it just to make it taste sweet.
Oh, okay. Honey, I can get on board, but ginger, no. I don't like ginger.
I don't really like ginger either, but it's not that bad. You can try some. I'll bring some to you.
I know you always say that, and I never do. But okay. Yeah, what other teas do you like?
I love the throat coat tea. That's just from Traditional Medicinals. I think you just get that at Walmart. But I don't know. I like that one. The Smooth Move tea is very effective. I don't know. I have a whole cabinet full of teas that I like for lots of different stuff, like the Echinacea Plus stuff that I get.
I really want to like tea because I do like drinking tea and I buy teas because they smell good. But then I just drink coffee. I'm just boring American. Like I don't know why.
I think the teas are effective for what they are. But when we have like illnesses in the house, that's really all that the boys get is just like hot tea and hot broth. And I do believe in the broth too. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say you're probably doing a really good job boosting their immune system by not giving them drugs unless they absolutely need it. I am a believer in that.
Yeah, like the less intervention in that way that you can do. And like just
yeah, one of my children, he runs hot. I mean, he's my redhead, so of course he's got issues. But if he has a fever, he's going to be 105 and he doesn't care. Like as long as he's comfortable, that 105 is probably building a very strong immune system for later in his life. That's my belief on fever, which I know we talk about all the time, but I don't treat fever. I don't treat illness unless I really have to.
Starve a vomiter. That's for sure. We don't really treat vomiting either. Just like puke it out. You'll be okay for a day. You'll feel better. It'll be fine. Okay. What do you have next? I have other things. There's more stuff.
Oh yeah. Stones.
No.
Like the feeling of stones.
The feeling of stones?
Yeah. Yeah. So I love a good stone.
What does that mean?
Well,
like
each stone, a rock. Like stones have like different like feelings to them and have like energy.
Like a gemstone.
Yeah.
Oh,
like amethyst or
like a gem.
Yes. My aunt passed away a little over a year ago and she has all of these stones from Tanzania And my husband is a big non-believer in this kind of crap. So one night we were sitting there and I was like, well, okay, I'm just going to hand you one and I want you to just hold it and I want you to tell me how you feel. And he played along and he kind of got it. He was like, oh, I like the feeling of this one. And then I'd hand him another one. He was like, no, that feels wrong. And
I think he was just appeasing you.
Well, I know, but I don't think so because, well, yeah, probably.
But you're talking about like crystals.
And crystals. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
gemstones, crystals, they all have like healing powers or they have energy that like can make you like more active or calm.
No.
You're working tonight, right?
Yes.
I'm going to bring you some stones to carry in your pocket.
To carry in my pocket. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. I do like a hot stone massage. So I didn't know what you meant by the feeling of stones.
Oh, I have never done that.
But I don't think that has to do with like the healing energy of the rock itself. I think that that's just that they hold heat in a certain way and it dissipates and feels good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm not a crystaller. Pass. I do like, even in our church and not the church that we go to, but in the Christian church and some people that I know some that believe in crystals. And I think it's weird.
Why? God made crystals. Isn't that?
It seems too magical. It seems too witchy for me. I don't know.
I'm a witchy woman.
Yeah. Okay. All right. How about dental care? Where do you land on? Yeah.
I didn't see that coming. Twice a year exams and getting fillings when I need them.
Do you do root canals? You believe in root canals?
I've never had one. Okay. I've only ever had one crown. I've had. When I was a kid, I had a ton of cavities. But then as an adult, I've had like one tooth that has been a problem. And I've been told that I've needed a root canal. And I have not done it and taken a course of antibiotics and then the tooth gets better. And that was from a doctor's opinion that I used to work with. He was like, usually if they say you need a root canal, you just need like a round of antibiotics and you'll feel better.
Oh, wow.
And that's worked.
The root canal thing. Oh yeah. There's a lot of like, woo in dentist land. So like no fluoride. Okay. We don't do any fluoride in our house.
What's the downside of fluoride?
That it is not actually effective and it has neuro like consequences when used for a long time, especially since it's I don't think that it's in our water.
It's not in ours either.
Oh yeah. So.
Okay.
So we use,
so you don't use fluoride in your toothpaste?
No.
Oh, what do you use? Just baking soda?
Nanohydroxyapatite. So there you go.
Because that sounds natural.
I know. It's not about it being natural. And then of course, like the silver fillings, but I don't think anybody does silver fillings anymore. That's like, everybody knows that those are bad.
Yeah.
For your teeth. So.
Do you go to the dentist?
Well, no.
Samantha, you don't go to the dentist?
I went. I think I told you this. I went for the first time in like a couple years, like a couple months ago. And it was weird. And it was all weird. And I didn't like any of it. And they said, you don't need anything. So I was like, great. See you later.
And you don't take your kids?
No.
Oh, okay.
They seem fine.
It's a very big money saver because dentists are ridiculous costs.
Which makes me sort of wonder, is it real? All of the things that they say? Because you never have a positive experience at the dentist. They always need you to come back for something. And I'm like, I don't like this.
Our dentist is a friend of ours. And that has been good because I hate being numb. And so the last time I did have a cavity, I was like, I don't want to be numb. Can you just drill it? And he was like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, for sure. I would rather. And it was not that painful. It was less painful than getting that shot of numbing.
Way.
Yes, it was. And it saved me money.
Okay. Would you let yourself be hypnotized during dental care. Like if you were having like a root canal where they're like, or a tooth extraction, you would do hypnotism over like actual medical drugs?
Well,
Or wisdom teeth?
no, I want drugs. Yeah. I mean,
there are people that do hypnotism for that stuff.
I did nitrous, and nitrous is crazy. Oof. I was like seeing sound. It was weird.
You administer nitrous.
I know. That's why I'm like, you are going to have fun. Wasn't my favorite thing. Okay. How about grounding?
I just can't with this topic. Okay, here's the thing. There are things that like have benefit for other reasons than the one that you might decide upon. So grounding, let's talk about this. If you are grounding, then you clearly have some sort of spare time because you have decided to just go walk outside and stand there or walk around. So you are inherently not doing something stressful. So that probably makes you feel better. I also think that like the stimulation on like the bottom of your foot, especially if you like wear really restrictive shoes, is probably good for your neurocircuitry in your brain. So that probably makes you feel more alert and more stimulated and better. And this could be another thing. I actually don't believe in like, I don't know how to say this, like traditional shoes. Is that how you say it? I think that there's like a benefit to your body of just being barefoot in the way that your feet, muscles, and bones and tendons and whatever develop, that it's probably better for your knees and your hips and your back if your foot is not in this like big fluffy cage all of the time. So all of those things laid out, you walk around 20 minutes a day, 10 minutes a week, whatever, barefoot on the grass, listening to the birds in the sunshine, you're going to feel better. Are you feeling better because you're getting energy from the earth through your feet by walking around barefoot? No.
But I feel like you're describing grounding perfectly. That is what it is. It's just like reconnecting to the earth.
No, see, what you're saying is wrong. No. It's just like you and the breathe easy. Is it really like the magic of essential oils, or is it just that like there's a chemical reaction between the peppermint that is in breathe easy and our mucous membranes?
I just feel like you don't like the title of it. But you're saying standing outside barefoot can have calming effects. So whether you call that grounding or not, why does it bother you so?
Because it's not about the electrical energy of the planet Earth and your feet.
But there is electrical energy in everything around us.
Even the crystals.
Yeah.
Walk on crystals. I have a real problem with grounding.
I know.
Okay. Oh, well, I don't even want to ask you how much time do we have left. Okay, a little bit. Well, the crunch train does not like vaccinations anymore.
I know.
So there's that. My kids are.
It's the big V. Let's dive in.
So I did not grow up crunchy and was not that way until we moved here. For the most part.
Because there's something in the water?
There's nothing in the water. That's really what it is. So they got vaccinated. I think like they got their childhood vaccinations, I guess, up to like 3, 4, maybe. And I haven't done a single thing since then.
Oh, yeah. We might not even be able to talk about this. Oh.
We don't have to. It's okay. We don't have to.
Okay. Big pro-vaccine. And yeah, we'll just leave it there.
I know.
That's a big one. I believe in science.
Okay.
So
except for the crystals.
that can be scientifically proven. I'm sure there's something out there.
There's a machine somewhere.
But yes, I don't think crystals are going to protect you against measles. So
fair enough. I don't think N95s will either, if I'm honest, but that's okay.
God. Okay, we're going to skip past that. Sensory input for children with ADHD or autism.
Oh, well, I will say, like, really not my specialty because I don't have a child that's diagnosed with that, but I do have a child that has a special blanket that has like a satin ribbon on the border. And for many, many years, he put himself to sleep by running that satin border through his fingers. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I just took the blanket away from him earlier today. He's almost 10. I'm not like a horrible mom, but you also can't do your chores while rubbing the blanket up against your face, walking around the house. So it just needed to go away for a moment. So I do think that there's something to it, but I guess I would be remiss to speak full opinion on how people manage their children with like a clinical diagnosis.
Yeah. I have seen a huge benefit of it for my youngest, which is crazy. So it makes me think about like the red dye thing, right? What I have seen truly make a difference is if he's having a hard time regulating himself, we do squeezies. Oh, yeah. Is what we call them. So we just like go down his arm and squeeze repeatedly. And then he'll give me his next arm. And then he wants me to do his legs. And then he'll give me his feet. And I like hit against the soles of his feet. Mm-hmm. And then we do deep breaths. And that works better than any medication or diet change we've ever had. And I don't, an occupational therapist would have to explain that to us of how that like regulates the brain. But I am a big believer in that. Or swinging, the sacks, the stretchy sacks that they can get inside of. We've had some psych patients we've gotten those for.
It seems reasonable enough to me. I know with that same child, we used a lot of rad tactics when he was like 4, because he was just losing his crap all of the time over everything and really dysregulated. But we didn't do like a squeezy. I would just sit with him and just hold him really tight until he stopped screaming and kicking.
Yeah.
And go from there. But now he's like my most touch oriented child. Like he wants a hug. He wants to sit right next to you. He wants to hold hands. So, which I love.
Yep.
But,
yeah, sure Jack is for sure the same way. He is very touchy. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah. Shoot, what was I okay. So butter. Do you leave in butter and natural fats, or does that make your cholesterol worse?
Oh, no. I think natural is way better. I actually use ghee now. Clarified butter, I think is probably, and it tastes really good. But that over any processed oil, I think is much better for you.
On my side of the crunch world, there's like some strong movements to like not actually treat high cholesterol, and that like the ratios that we talk about with cholesterol are actually not true. And that's not what causes heart attacks. And anyway, so.
Yeah.
Do you use regular lotions? That's the other thing. Lotions and deodorants are aluminum.
I know. No, that is where I do draw the line. I have tried natural deodorants and either they don't work or I had one that like literally like burned my skin.
Really?
And I had a horrible reaction. So yep, I'm aluminum. Sorry. I would like to not be, but I also don't want to smell like a hippie. So, and then lotion, I use hemp's lotion, which is not all natural, but it's my favorite and it smells good.
It works really well too.
But I do use sunscreen.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even put that down on my list. That did not even cross my mind.
But you're not a redhead. You did not grow up having 3rd-degree burns because your parents didn't use sunscreen.
I'm not saying that you should just go out in the sun and lay there like with no protection. I'm just saying what causes cancer? The chemicals that we rub into our skin or the sun that's been here the whole time?
I think it's the sun. There's this really good video that I watched, this little thing. I don't know what his name is, but he's like a scientist and he likes to disprove your side of things. But
Love them.
There was this whole thing where he was talking about life expectancy.
Okay.
And the difference between like our life expectancy now, even 100 years from now, and how 100 years ago, they ate all organic and didn't use any chemicals and, all of those things. And they died at 50. So what has changed is science, not.
No, they didn't get run over by the tractor that was pulled by all the horses that they were having to use to do the farm.
You think our mortality rates are changed because of vehicles?
Well, surely. Yes. And also like prenatal care and delivery care.
Science.
One kind of science. I will give you this. I am pro have your baby in the hospital. Oh, that's going to make. Listen, you think that it's risky, like me saying things to you. You don't know the place that I live. And
I know. I'm preaching to my own choir. You are but I will say this in all sincerity, and this is not judgmental for anyone that wants to have natural birth in their home. I understand that. Before I was a NICU nurse, I used to think that I would want to do that because it seems like the most natural thing. But being a NICU nurse for 10 years, I saw many babies come in that died that otherwise would have been completely healthy had they been born in a hospital. So I'm going to say it for you, Sam, because they can hate me all they want. Please have your baby in a hospital.
The risk is just too high.
It's so high, and it's so heartbreaking when it goes wrong. Yep. Okay. Well, that was fun.
Is that where we're going to stop? Oh, man.
Let's stop with something that will really polarize people.
Okay. Great.
At least we didn't stop on vaccines.
Well, I think that would have been like we have to become friends before we're both working for 4 hours together tonight. I feel like that's how that stop would have happened. Be like,
Mm-hmm. Should we go into like just silly questions now?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a good one for you.
Okay.
If you had a warning label, what would it say?
Oh my gosh. Fragile, handle with care. I think that's what that would be mine. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think mine would be highly unpredictable.
Just like the volatile. Oh, that's what would be mine. The volatile, that red.
Yes.
That I think that's more appropriate.
Yeah. Live voltage.
Live voltage there.
Stay back.
There, that should be part of your glove that you're going to have done.
My sleeve.
Say high voltage on there somewhere.
Oh, my friend loves that you call it a glove.
Well, if you start at your shoulder, I'll call it a sleeve. So that's up to you. Whatever you want.
All right.
Okay. Oh, my phone went to sleep. Can a thought wake you up from sleep?
Yeah, because a dream can. And dreams are just thoughts.
Oh, I guess that's true. Okay.
Or a worry thought. I think as moms, we wake up with like, that was one of my things that I was going to talk about, was like intuition and like psychic abilities.
Okay. Well, I believe in intuition, but
which is a little bit of psychic ability, I think.
I was going to say, I actually think that maybe it is just like sensory input that we're not good at defining.
Yeah.
I think that we take in a whole lot more than we actually can conceptualize in like our front brain or whatever you call that, the top of our head.
It's called being psychic.
I don't know where the bodies are buried, Kelly. That I don't think you can just read the newspaper article and know where the bodies are buried just because you're psychic.
Do you believe that it can wake you up?
I do. Yeah. I probably wrote this question because a random thought woke me up and I was after our stair stepping conversation. I was like, well, I don't know if this is normal. Maybe I really am losing it. So yeah. Okay. What else you got?
Do you kind of along with intuition? Do you believe in superstition?
Well, do I believe that people are superstitious? Yes. Do I believe that their superstitions are always correct? No.
Do you have any superstitions you believe in? Like if
Mm.
somebody says, wow, it's really quiet in here at the nurse's station, does
Well,
that get your haunches up?
no, because I feel like everyone knows about that one now. And so people
Yeah.
just say it like all of the time. Superstition that I do believe in, like if you're not prepared for something, that will be the thing that you need. And I don't know if that's like nursing that has made me believe that, but that I actually do believe. If I have the airway cart, I won't need it. If I don't have it, I will need it.
I believe in black clouds. Like there's one nurse that we work with, and every time she's in charge, it's going to be the worst shift ever.
Oh, I was like, I don't know that I've ever seen a black cloud, but I see what you're saying. Yes.
Because you know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah. But then sometimes I wonder, is this like a universe thing, or is this like a consequence of the actions? But I do believe that there are black clouds. They don't have to be charged, but they're just like, if crap is going to happen, it's going to happen because they're here.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I believe in that. I don't know that there are other ones that I believe in, but yeah.
Like black cats and walking under ladders and those kind of things.
No, broken mirrors. No. I do believe in the full moon for sure.
Yes. And the new moon.
Is that one too?
Yeah. I never knew why things were so bad because it wasn't the full moon until I realized it's because it's the new moon.
Is that also a full moon?
No, it's the no moon.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll give you that. That seems just as eerie. Yeah, but nothing fun ever happens like having 3 witches or something walk in. It's just all of the crazies. Okay, who's your first celebrity crush?
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Actually, no, that's not true.
JTT all the way.
I think it's the kid who plays Atreyu in the Neverending Story.
Oh, yes.
I think he was my
Which
first.
came first? Well, yeah, that would have been first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did love him.
With all his hair.
When when the horse dies.
I know.
I just wanted to give him a hug.
What's the horse's name? Do you remember?
Valcor?
Valcor?
Is that it? Valcor.
No, that's not the dragon?
Shoot.
Well, anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. That was also my first celebrity crush.
Okay, I have one more.
Okay.
If you could have a song play every time you walked into a room, what would it be? What would your hype song be?
Oh. I really like Little Miss Can't Be Wrong by the Spin Doctors.
Oh.
He's not being nice to her in that song, but I think it's perfect.
I totally just pictured that coming on while you walk in, and that is pretty perfect.
It's a good one, huh?
Yeah. Mine would be Lizzo, Bad Bitch O'Clock.
I've never heard this song.
It's bad bitch o'clock. Yeah, it's thick 30. I've been through a lot, but I'm still flirty.
It's thick 30?
Yeah, I'm thick 30.
Oh my gosh. Oh dear. Okay. I didn't know that these were real things. Okay. One more. If you could have any meal just show up in front of you, like a home cooked meal prepared for you that you didn't have to do, what is that? What is that? That's just right in front of you. Essentially like your favorite meal.
Yeah, ribeye steak with a twice baked potato.
Oh.
And asparagus.
Yum. How do you cook a ribeye steak? Just on the grill?
Medium rare. Yeah. Well, my husband does it. He does. He's a good steak guy.
I think I'd want some broccoli, rice, and cheese casserole, some chicken that you like coat in Ritz crackers and then put in the oven, like Ritz-based chicken. That'll probably do. And some lima beans.
Oh.
That would, yeah.
Okay.
Those are all made by people that are dead. So that'll be a problem. But
yeah. I was going to say, yeah, like, there's some like sentimental meals, that like my grandma used to make divinity just for me.
Oh,
she would make my sister peanut brittle and she would make me divinity. And she I don't think I have ever eaten it since she passed away. So
yeah. I would eat scalloped potatoes too. I feel like for my birthday meal, I usually get scalloped potatoes.
Anything with cheese and potatoes is just
oh yeah,
great.
That's so good. Okay, I think that's it for for today. We made it through.
I know, that was so fun, and I am in a better mood. So
you are in a better. I know there's like other things that I didn't talk about too, like the people that believe as long as you're still breathing, you'll live. I heard that on one of my Crunchy podcasts. Some woman was like advocating for just believing in like a positive, I don't know, outlook on life, and then using supplements and stuff. And I was like, no. I've known a handful of people that it didn't matter that they were still. Oh, what did she say? If you're still breathing, your body can heal itself. That's what she said. And I was
like your brain.
Yeah. I don't know, like your cancer, like your amputated bleeding limb, like your throat that got ripped out. Like, no.
Yeah, that is a problem. Nope. Not going to say it.
For another day.
Yep. I think we've said enough.
Okay. Well, sorry, I was going to say bye to you, but I guess we're not just having a conversation. So again, this is At the Nurses Station with Kelly and Sam. Feel free to like us or comment or share. We would love that. Otherwise, we will see you guys again next week here at the Nurses Station.
Bye.
Hey guys, this is Kelly from At the Nurses Station. Sam and I would like to remind you that the views and opinions expressed on this podcast are strictly our own and do not in any way reflect the position of our employers. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only and in no way should be considered medical advice. As always, consult a qualified medical provider for questions regarding your health or medical conditions. We hope you had fun listening to us today, and we'll see you next time at the Nurses Station.